My name is Moughni and I'm a junior at Dearborn High School. Queer people are minoritized across the world. Throughout history, we have learned that minority groups aren't treated as those to the rest of the population, leading to those same individuals becoming marginalized. America specifically was built off of the servitude and enslavement of Africans who were shipped to the eastern border of the colonies, which soon normalized treating different identity groups unequally based on characteristics that make them them. It deeply hurts me to acknowledge that the unjust, discriminatory ideals from hundreds of years ago are still very common today. According to GLSEN, which is the Gay, Lesbian, Straight Education Network, 90% of LGBTQ+ students regularly hear anti-LGBTQ+ comments in school. Their nationally conducted climate survey in 2011 went on to find that 6 in 10 queer students feel unsafe at school because of their sexual orientation. In Dearborn, Michigan, where I attend school, the concentration of Arabs and Muslims is the greatest within all of North America. From experience, I can say that there is also a lot of regularized homophobia. The correlation between the two polar opposites of being Muslim and homophobic is not justified in the slightest. A common and prevalent interpretation of the story of Prophet Lut in Islam's holy book, the Quran, is used to label homosexuality as a sin. Although that is just one interpretation of the verse, the intolerance and prejudice towards queer people can be easily refuted through the Quranic interpretation of verse 109, stating that individual beliefs and lifestyles are to not be judged or argued with. It is a reasonable jump to state that homophobia in many places sources from a lack of understanding of religion or even a fixed-mindedness that isn't able to see outside of personal life views and stances. Despite the many insensitive and unjust reasons behind homophobia, my LGBTQ+ peers have experienced isolation, discrimination, and even otherization in the supposedly safe space we have been told was created by our school. To ensure I am not putting any words in my classmates' mouths, they were offered to anonymously share their experiences living as queer people in Dearborn and in today's society in general. Here is what they had to say. As an elementary schooler, I didn't really understand why I was different from other kids. I mean, I never thought I was wrong for it. I just wanted to be understood. Just last week, my brother heard 2 7th grade classmates say trans is a mental illness and transgender should die. I don't know what's more sickening, the fact that these kids said such a thing or the fact that parents are spreading such hatred that their 11-year-old children feel the need to wish death upon others for being different. I don't necessarily feel safe at school. I constantly hear students call people LGBTQ names when they're not a part of the community, and it genuinely makes me feel disappointed. We're supposed to be a community and come together, not attack one another and divide just because of different traits. Sometimes these seemingly minor incidents can feel more acutely discriminatory than blatant verbal abuse. My existence is valid. I should not be made to feel ashamed of it. I truly empathize with all LGBTQ+ people who have experienced discrimination, but it leads me to ask, what is sympathy without action? Determined to make a change beginning small within my school district, I plan to work closely with administration to target the root of homophobia and all other prevailing prejudices. In my AP and dual enrollment science classes, it has become understood to me that the social developmental phase of humans begins around middle school leading into high school. To ensure all students feel safe, welcome, and wanted in Dearborn Public Schools, we will be offering a tolerance and acceptance course for middle schoolers across the district, teaching equality and equity with real-world experiences being shared by mentors, as well as circle dialogues between the class as a whole. Going into high school, the students who enroll in this course will learn what it means to treat others with respect despite the differences they may endure from themselves and their peers, granting them favorable character into their adulthoods on top of becoming more self-aware during the developmental stages of their life. Through thoughts turning into actions, we hope and plan for these discriminatory references to dissipate before us. Thank you.